SSERAFIM is stealing SM's blueprint has everyone mad. From Red Velvet's dark aesthetic to that signature cinematic style, did Source Music just copy-paste a whole concept? Netizens are calling out the Puraflow trailers for looking too much like Red Velvet's iconic horror vibes. We're talking about the specific dark storytelling and art direction that fans say feels more like an SM production than the fearless branding we're used to. This debate has the K-pop community completely divided. While some argue that horror aesthetics are common in the industry, others feel the group is losing its unique identity just to chase trends. After the massive backlash over their live vocals, these plagiarism claims are only adding fuel to the fire. When the line between inspiration and imitation gets this thin, things are bound to get messy. It leaves us with one major question: is SSERAFIM actually becoming an SM clone, or are fans just overanalyzing a common trend? ELIT is finally breaking their silence, and it looks like they're coming straight for new jeans. Fans are absolutely losing it after spotting a direct call-out hidden in their latest album. After months of surviving copycat allegations, netizens are convinced that ELIT is finally using their music to shade the group they've been measured against since day one. While some fans argue the evidence are just a coincidence, others say the timing is way too calculated to be an accident. If ELIT is indeed shading their rivals, it changes everything we know about their branding. The tension is intense, and the K-pop community is more divided than ever between those defending the rookies and those loyal to the bunnies. When the shade gets this public and this integrated into the music itself, there's no turning back for anyone involved. It's bold, it's messy, and it's exactly what the industry is talking about right now. It leaves us with one major question: is ELIT actually shading new jeans to reclaim their narrative, or are fans just desperate for more drama? aespa's newest comeback, Whole Different Animal, is being trashed by netizens, and the feedback some of the worst we've seen. After years of dominating the industry with a unique sound, fans are calling this new MV a complete disaster. The internet is flooded with reviews calling the song bland and disappointing. For a group that redefined K-pop with high-energy hits, Whole Different Animal feels surprisingly empty. It's getting even worse when you compare it to their recent heavy hitters. Fans are pointing back to the intensity of Dirty Work and the power of Rich Man, claiming those tracks had the soul and character that this new release is missing. It's no longer about the vocals, it's about a creative direction. With the backlash growing every hour, this comeback is officially under fire for being a major miss in an otherwise flawless discography. It leaves us with one major question: is Whole Different Animal just a rare experimental failure, or is this the beginning of a decline in aespa's legendary quality? Kianho's height controversy is blowing up, and fans can't stop talking about the visual gap. After appearing next to IZNA's Bang Jimin, netizens are shocked to see just how much shorter Kianho really is. The internet is buzzing after photos of the two surfaced, showing a massive height difference that nobody expected. While Kianho is known for his sharp visuals, standing next to Jimin makes him look surprisingly small. This comparison has the K-pop community completely divided. While some fans are defending Kianho, saying his talent matters more than his height, others are criticizing the visual imbalance on stage. Now, everyone is wondering if this height difference will affect their future chemistry, or if it's just a new era of giant girl group members. With the photos going viral every hour, the debate over idol proportions is hotter than ever. It leaves us with one major question: does Kianho's height actually matter, or is Bang Jimin just setting a new, unreachable standard for height in K-pop? BABYMONSTER is facing heavy backlash, and this time it's about their identity. Fans are accusing YG of plagiarizing the Black label's signature formula from the lyrics down to the choreography. Netizens are spotting striking similarities between BABYMONSTER's latest release and the iconic Teddy Park style. We're talking about repetitive, swaggy lyrics and dance moves that feel like they were pulled straight from an old YG concept. While some argue that this YG style is just a shared heritage, others feel the group is being trapped in a dated concept to chase safe trends. After months of waiting, fans are frustrated that BABYMONSTER is being marketed as old YG 2.0 instead of finding their own unique sound. When the line between creative influence and lazy duplication gets this thin, The fans are the ones who end up disappointed. It leaves us with one major question. Is BABYMONSTER actually plagiarizing the Black label's blueprint? Or is this just the only way YG knows how to make a girl group? NMIXX is being sidelined in their own comeback, and fans are calling out JYP for unfair treatment. Instead of celebrating the group's new music, everyone is obsessed with a JYP trainee spotted in the MV. While her visuals are undeniably top tier, the hype has completely shifted away from the members and the song itself. Netizens are now more focused on who is she, rather than the hard work NMIXX put into this era. Fans are rightfully annoyed because this feels like a total lack of respect for the group's identity. There were so many other ways to introduce a trainee without making the main stars feel like background characters in their own production. It's a complete flip of what a comeback should be, leaving NMIXX in the shadow of someone who hasn't even debuted yet. It's hard to speak up when the trainee is being praised, but the situation feels heartless. It leaves us with one major question. Is this just a clever marketing tactic, or is JYP being way too unfair to NMIXX? Sunoo's high note is causing a massive divide, and fans are absolutely furious. After stepping up to cover Heeseung's difficult part in Moonstruck, the drama started with some netizens trashing Sunoo's high note as strained and unpleasant. While Heeseung is known for his powerhouse vocals, Sunoo had to fill some massive shoes on short notice. Now, instead of being praised for his bravery, he's being dragged through the mud. NGENS are fighting back, claiming the criticism is completely unfair. They argue that covering a main vocalist's part is one of the hardest jobs in K-pop, especially with a song as demanding as Moonstruck. Fans are pointing out that Sunoo's unique tone was never meant for that range, yet he gave it his all to save the performance for the group. The backlash is growing, but so is the wall of support from those who value effort over technical perfection. It leaves us with one major question. Was Sunoo's performance a sign of vocal struggle, or are netizens just setting impossible standards for idols who step out of their comfort zone? Santos Bravo's fans are absolutely furious about a shocking lack of K-pop etiquette. While Santos Bravos were giving it their all on stage, a huge crowd of fans completely turned their backs to film Cordies. Instead of cheering for the group on stage, hundreds of cameras were pointed the other way. Santos Bravo's fans are calling it a heartbreaking moment, claiming the group was treated like nothing more than background music for another group's interview. While many are slamming the fans for their lack of professionalism and basic respect for the performing artist, others argue that the organizers are at fault for scheduling an interview right next to the stage during a live set. They claim that putting two HYBE giants in the same space at the same time was a recipe for disaster. Regardless of who is to blame, the visual of an empty-looking crowd during a high-energy performance is hard to watch. It leaves us with one major question. Was this a targeted act of disrespect towards Santos Bravos, or just the result of poor planning that left both groups in an awkward position?